This place is our tonic, and it always has been, and letting people, encouraging people, allowing people to have a great time here is what we do it for more than anything else. We've had to think very strategically about how we discuss this with our visitors. First of all, we don't want to, because so much of this has been during the consultation kind of process, we don't want to frighten people or change their opinions or cause them, to get confused about what is proposed here and make assumptions on it, because at the moment there's a lot of talk. But we know that fundamentally, if this project is to go ahead in the scale that these developers want it to go ahead in, it will, for two reasons, fundamentally change the characteristic of this place. Firstly, we are concerned about the noise impact of these turbines. We have 8 of them planned up here, less than a kilometre from our land. These are big turbines, over 200 metres. We will hear that. We have traded on the silence, the quietness, the sound of nature here for as long as we've been a campsite. And in fact, you speak to any farm around here and they will tell you that one of the best qualities of Radnorshire is its quietness. Typically, I've got a diesel truck going behind me at this perfect time. Where was I going on the question? Oh yeah, the fundamentals. Two fundamental reasons. So one is the impact of the infrastructure and the work and the noise and the disturbance and the tracks that are going to go in. The other one is our morale. If we are treated in the way that we fear we are going to be treated during this process, we are going to find it very hard to continue to run the business in the way that we have been envisioned to run the business. We are having to really think strategically about what the future of this land might look like in a way that we've never had to before. And maybe that's a privilege. Maybe we've been lucky. But we will have to pivot. We will have to find another way to base ourselves here. One of the things that has been most difficult during this process is how disingenuous we have found the developer in their communications that this is all about saving the world, and their promises, which have changed regularly on their websites and on their literature to suit the feeling and communication they needed to put across. I would fairly comfortably argue that this is not about renewable energy at its core. For me, this is about opportunity to gain access onto land, to create development pipelines, to ultimately profit from this region. I don't blame them, because the landscape is set in a way that encourages them to do this. And I understand the needs of the grid and the consumer culture. But if we are going to successfully transition to a better future that is more in line with the needs of the environment, the people and the planet, then we have to do it in a new way that doesn't use old-style colonialism as a way to get what they need. This project will fundamentally affect our business, both in the way we are able to run and operate the business and who we're able to draw here, and our attitudes towards, we will have new partners that we haven't asked for on our lands, partners that we don't fully trust. That will have to have an impact on the business, however we go about it. So yes, it will.